Details at 6. We now know the identity of one of the victims who died in a Simpsonville home Monday morning. We brought you this story yesterday. The Greenville County Coroner's Office says 40-year-old Ryan Nightingale died of suicide. They did not release the identity of the other victim involved, but we know she's female. Her death was ruled a homicide. She died of multiple gunshot wounds.